Open Studio. Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Open Studio. If this is the first time you're listening in, of course, every Friday night we do a very special corner on the show. We invite people from all over the place to talk about all sorts of different stuff. Well, you know, Busan is really in a festive mood in October. Now, most of all, the Busan Choral Festival and Competition, where human voices create really beautiful harmonies. They bring autumn a deeper flavor. Today, our guest of the Open Studio are the members of the Hong Kong City Singers who have come to participate in that contest. Well, the studio is a bit crowded right now. It's very nice to see all of you. Welcome to Open Studio. Crazy time is over. All right, it is very nice to have you with us. We have got to three people we're going to be talking to today. First up is Katie, who was born in the United States of America and raised in Hong Kong, so very...
No, not raised. Only the last 3-4 years. But it's my adopted hometown.
Oh, it's your adopted, because this is the second hometown thing.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
Very cool. All right, Katie, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Very nice. We've got Sally, who is the conductor and also one of the singers. Sally, how are you today?
Yeah, that's very nice and excited.
It is very nice to have you with us. And Alex.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Alec.
Is this Alec or Alex?
Alec, A-L-E-C-K.
My pronunciation is
Sorry
terrible.
for that.
Okay. I'll fix that immediately. All right, Alec, thanks to all of you for coming in today. Why don't we do this first before we do kind of the question-answer session here? Maybe just introduce yourself to the listeners briefly. Sally.
My name is Sally. As you know, I come from Hong Kong, and so my friends and I are really interested in music, so we set up a group like this, and I'm being selected to host the group, so I become the choir leader and the conductor.
Very nice. Okay. It's a great crew. That was very beautiful before. Well, it's going to be very beautiful. I'll put it like that. All right. Katie, you said that you've been in Hong Kong for about 4 years now. You're originally from the United States, but I'm also from America. Which state are you from?
Originally from Michigan.
Michigan?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, northerner.
A northerner, yeah. I've been through Detroit a couple times, landing and taking off.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
It's a
pretty
busy
much
airport.
it. It is very, very busy. All right, Katie, thank you so much for being here. Alec, who are you?
I come from Hong Kong, and actually I perform in music and drama, and I'm doing our master in expressive art therapy, and I really like cultural exchange with music and maybe other art forms, so it's really great to come to Busan to participate in this competition.
It was very nice to have you. I hope that you're enjoying the city. You said you're studying drama. Do you hope to become perhaps an actor one day?
Sometimes I will be an actor on stage, but it's not my full-time job now. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Leave an autograph for me before you go.
May have the chance.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Very good. Okay, you're here in Busan to participate in the contest. Now, what was your motivation here? Katie, I'll start with you. To win first prize, probably. That would be the motivation. But why did you make the decision to come and do the competition?
Well, we really, we are a community choir. We're a group of people who sing together because we enjoy music and enjoy that experience. And so we try to every year do at least one big project that sort of takes us out of our comfort zone of just singing as a small group.
I see.
And so this experience was one actually we'd considered coming to for several years now of planning and preparing how we could travel internationally as a group to come here. But the kind of to echo some of what Alec mentioned is important to him of like cultural exchange and doing getting to interact with other people who also appreciate the arts and everything that you can learn from different cultures from their art forms and how they express themselves. And I know Sally will talk about a little bit more of like what we're planning for the future, but it includes going to do some other cultural exchange programs with mainland China and some other things of doing some other community arts enrichment.
Very nice. I'm sure that's going to be very, very interesting. going to the mainland, participating in an event over there. Sally, is this the first time that you've been to Busan?
Right. Busan is a really, really beautiful city, and it has it's a really modern city. You can get everything you want, and in Busan, it's very convenient. But at the same time, it's a very quiet city. Everyone is very nice, and I can see it and in Busan is a lot of cultural things that we can learn and we can see.
There is a lot going on in the city. It is very colorful, and there is a really vibrant foreign community here. If you get the chance to kind of travel around, I'm sure you'll really enjoy it. It is a beautiful place. I want to go to Hong Kong, though. I have friends who live in the New Territories in Hong Kong.
Me too.
Do you really?
Yeah, please come.
I would love to go down there. I've not been there. I heard Hong Kong is just amazing. Okay, if they pay my way, I'll get on the next airplane. We'll do that. Alec, how about you? How's your first impression of Busan?
Actually, it's my second time to Busan.
This is your second time?
Yes, last year I came here, but it's only for leisure, for travel. But this time it's a totally different experience. Because we are doing something like parade or some performance on the streets in some very popular places like Lampodong.
Okay.
And maybe tomorrow in Haeundae. I was there last time. But my feeling is totally different because it's a performance, and actually we're doing something to represent Hong Kong, and also we can express ourselves through music to people from different places around the world. So I think I just have a totally different experience compared to last time.
I see. Okay. How are the audiences reacting to your performances? Are they, really getting into them? You're getting some good responses from the audience?
I think the first day we are doing the performance in the Lampodong district.
All right.
It's really a great experience. I think the people seeing our performance on the streets are really giving us a really great response.
Yeah, and
very nice.
In our opening night, we were in a concert hall of Busan Cultural Center. It's a really amazing hall, with nice acoustic and a lot of audience from different countries. But the main ones are Korean, and we sang Banana Song, and it's a fun and silly song. Most of the time when we sing choir, we want to show the very serious side, nice voice. This time we try to do a little bit more of acting movement and fun.
A little bit lighter.
Yeah, and actually I can see a lot of fun from the audience. I heard from their laughters, and it's so exciting.
That is fantastic. Yeah. I've done some singing in front of audiences, and usually the reaction is, that's it. That's what I get when I sing, usually. That's pretty kind of a flat one right there. I gave it up years ago. All right. Have you tried any of the food yet, Katie? Have you tried some Korean fare since you've been here?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I have to. I do really enjoy Korean food. I say that's one of the best things about Hong Kong is it's a culture. It's a food center for the world. You can get any kind of cuisine. So I think all of us have eaten Korean food before coming here, but of course it's wonderful to have it here in Korea. Unfortunately, and I'm going to have to tease our choir director here, she does not allow us to eat spicy food because it can affect your singing voice. So today was the last day of competition. So now that competition is over, I think the plan is tonight we are all going out for a nice big meal and have some spicy kimchi. And
Katie.
You can't miss that while you're here.
Well, I thought you tried kimchi last night behind me.
No. Katie, were you sneaking kimchi last night?
I was, and our technical crew ratted me out.
Really? You're going to have to get sneakier.
I know, but now that the competition's over, we've all been given the freedom to go eat our sweets and spicy and fried foods.
You have to thank me.
So.
You have to thank me. You've got the green light to eat to your delight there. That's good stuff. I'm very curious, just as a brief aside, have you learned to speak some Chinese since you've been in Hong Kong?
A little bit of Cantonese. I teach theater in Hong Kong, so I like to say that I've learned enough Cantonese to scare my students into thinking that I know Cantonese. So I know enough to be able to overhear when they're not doing their work, and to be like, "Hey, girls, stop talking about boys. Get back to work." And they're like, oh, "Miss Katie understands us."
Oh,
but I really don't. I just understand bits and pieces.
Well,
and
okay.
Of course, the choir helps me. They teach me words that are homonyms for English, and they also like to teach me sometimes the bad words.
The bad words.
Just like, say a little prayer. Say a little prayer. And then we know saya is a homophone of die in Cantonese.
Ah, all right. Well, we're not going to have you perform that this evening. No, that's off the schedule there. Okay, moving on to the main topic here, the Busan Choral Festival and Competition. Let's talk about your repertoire of songs at this event. What songs were you doing? Alec or Sally, who'd like to field this one?
So, actually, we're joining two competitions. The first one is ethnic. We have chosen some songs originated from China, and including, of course, songs from Hong Kong, songs from minorities like Xinjiang, and also songs about mountain, like beautiful girls, and also songs from Taiwan.
Very nice. Okay.
And so the other one is the a cappella ensemble, and it's, from my understanding, it's a very new entry in BCFC, and we are doing a lot of classical music, pop music mixed together.
Wow. It's kind of fusion type thing.
Yes, and our team is a kind of drama-based singing. Katie and I are musical teachers. We direct shows in Hong Kong.
I see.
And so we, instead of singing is really fun. But on top of it, we also want to bring some new elements to the stage, and so we arrange this into a musical. So we have Alec as the lead actor, and we also have Iris as lead actor, and everyone else are taking different parts in the show.
All right, very good. Alec, could you maybe tell us a little bit about your part in that process? She said that you're the actor, so what do you, in this creative process, what is your function, if you will?
I think the most important thing is that we have to really fuse the music and the drummer together, because for a cappella it's different from what we usually do with the music as the background.
I see.
Because we have to really focus on the pitch and the tone when we sing, but also we have to do the drummer part. I think this is quite new to all of us, and it's really a big challenge for us. And seeing other teams, other a cappella teams, maybe they are doing more on the pure
beatbox and harmony stuff.
We are focusing more on the drummer side. So I like the variety of our a cappella performance, and I really learned a lot from that.
A lot from that.
And I tell you something interesting. And when we join the ethnic group, then the criteria is to sing the song originated from us. So we choose most of the songs in Chinese, and Katie, an American, has to pretend that she knows Chinese.
Well, but I can sing in Chinese. But can we share with him? So for the ethnic category, Sally got asked, said we have one American member of our choir. So can we, in addition to our Chinese repertoire for ethnic, can we sing an American folk song as well? And I think you will find this a little humorous as a compatriot.
All right.
The song we sang to represent America was a version of Three Blind Mice.
Oh, is that right?
So these great traditional Chinese songs and a few Cantonese pop songs, and then Three Blind Mice to represent my homeland.
Mother Goose is very important to our childhood.
Katie, I think you're going to have to start agitating for a little bit more creative control. You can maybe get rid of that song and maybe do something different. All right, speaking of songs, could we hear one from you?
Sure.
All right, we would love to take a listen.
Da-ba-da, da-ba-da,
That was wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, a beautiful performance. That's, I think, only really the second a cappella performance I've heard before. I heard one when I first started hosting this show, and it was done by a much smaller group, and it was actually, it was quite good, but not quite that good. So that was really a nice performance there. Now, I'm curious, why did you choose the songs that you chose? Was there any particular reason why you chose the particular songs to perform?
So actually, we are like, as we said, we planned a musical. So at the beginning, we have a storyline, and we are trying to find songs which are suitable for like using and arranging into a musical. And then like by having the songs and the storylines, then we try to fit in characters, and we do casting, and we're trying to do modification of the scores. And you know, usually in a choir, we sing what the score says, but this time we had made a big change, such as in the Hail Holy Queen, you know, originally is like talking about church life, but now we change it into a school life. So we have like first all these like just like peaceful school life, and then it starts to have fun.
All right. Oh no, I was like signaling, but you know what? It sounds very peaceful. My school life was not very peaceful. Rowdy, crazy students in my classroom usually. But so anyway, you're involved in modifications of some of the songs and kind of adapting them to to fit particular themes. All right. I'm curious, Alex, since you've been a member of the group, is anything like, have there been any episodes or anything, strange or, funny, weird, bizarre happen?
I think not only for me, but for other members in the team, the most challenging task is to sing a Korean song.
Sing Korean songs. Was it difficult to, I've been studying Korean for many, many years, and I still find it to be a difficult language. How is it?
Like we have to try to translate everything into our Cantonese or using English to pronounce it. But
right.
I think after like listening to the original version for many times, then we started to get familiar with the the lyrics. And we also spend quite a lot of time reading words and learning the music. And I think after a certain time with the training, we are now doing quite good with the song. And the first time we did a performance in the
road show in the town
at the park, Longtaoshan Park.
All right.
Yes. I think the responses from the people, I think most of them are Koreans. I think we are quite nervous at the beginning because we are saying their language,
right?
But they actually quite enjoyed and even shake their body or clap their hands, and I think they really enjoyed.
So they really
Right.
got into it, really enjoyed it.
Right.
That's fantastic. All right, we're running a little bit short of time, so I'd just like to hear future plans. What, Sally?
Well, actually, like we have been, when we set up, we have been like planning different activities for multicultural groups. So when we started, we cooperate with Philippine groups and also other different cultures later on. And so, of course, in every year, we're going to sing a series of Christmas carols in a cappella, and it's a lot of fun. And next year, we're going to Nian Nam in China. It's a like minority group in China, and like all the hills are beautiful there, and the people like has very strong with musical sense, and they catch up the dance and music really well. And we're going to do some community music workshop with them.
Very
and
nice.
yeah, so I'll see like if we can turn it into a production and a performance.
Okay, good. Well, I hope that all of you, I mean, you three, of course, and all of you have the chance to, in the future, visit lots of different countries and participate in many competitions, do those cultural exchanges, and win a lot of first prizes. If you, and I think you probably will. So once again, thank you for being with us today. We appreciate you taking the time to be here.
A pleasure.
Thank
All
you
right.
for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Certainly.